fault lines as. Such an interpretation is only one side of being critical. Critical understanding also involves investigating points of social crisis, that is, understanding where and how one thing gives way to another, in the sense of a critical temperature or critical mass. In this latter uses, critical means at the point of change. Sociologists want to know at what point and which event social change is imminent. They want to know this because they want to see beyond or outside of our present social arrangement, to take different standpoint on the social world, to see how things might be otherwise if different conditions held. And to do this, they must be prepared to have their own beliefs and their own opinions, shaking to their very foundation. Once you begin to grasp these forms of understanding, only then do you begin to understand what sociology is all about and why it is worth bothering with. Latent and manifest reality. Sociology, the pursuit of scientific ethos. Mr. Dean, in all, I submit here tonight, sir, that sociology studies human behavior and social relationships. The pastime of the discipline is built around scientific objectivity, though the discipline is guided by the basic scientific ethos, such as objectivity, empirical evidence, rationality, and the use of systematic and rigorous methodologies to understand social phenomena. It is important to be mindful of the limitations and challenges of the scientific approach and to recognize the significance of subjectivity and reflexivity in research process. Although sociology and other social sciences value and encourage the scientific approach, management of biases, open mind, and prejudice in their discipline, the process of conducting research is not always linear. By adopting the scientific approach, sociologists aim to minimize bias and subjectivity in their research and to produce objective and reliable findings. However, it is important to recognize that pursuing scientific objectivity is not always possible or desirable in sociology. Social phenomena are complex and multifaceted and cannot always be reduced to simple cause and effect relationship. Furthermore, social research is often shaped by values, assumptions of the researcher and the broader social context in which it is conducted. Thus, in sociology, the concept of latent and manifest reality refers to the distinction between the intended and unintended consequences of social actions. Manifest reality refers to the intended and recognized consequences of social actions, while latent reality refers to the unintended and unrecognized social consequences of social actions. For example, the manifest function of education is to provide knowledge and skills to individuals, but the latent functions may be to create a social hierarchy and reinforce cultural values. Similarly, the manifest function of the criminal justice system is to maintain law and order, but the latent functions may be to perpetuate social inequalities and reinforce power structure. Considering the meaning of latent and manifest provided above, will it then be correct to conclude that sociologists have always strived to make our impact felt in our society? The sociology that we have today came to be because of the need to check the vulnerability of the poor people in France and England. The founding fathers of sociology championed the pathologies of the burgeoning underclass inequalities that existed in the 17th and the 18th century. The French Revolution provided the platform that led to a new industrial economy, the achievement of a new political order, the growth of cities, etc. Before its emergence in the 18th century, key thinkers like Ibn Khaldun, J.J. Rousseau, Immanuel Kant set the framework for its impression on society by exploring human behavior and social issues while considering the nature of people and social organization. In the 19th century, however, Auguste Comte, regarded as the father of sociology, coined the term sociology to describe a newfound science for society. He emphasized that sociology will provide society with a great realm of freedom to offer both critique of the current society and at the same time imagine futures in ways that critique aspects of contemporary society and pursue future society that may be utopian or despotic while avoiding a clear political stand tied to specific present-day issues and events. However,